What's going on, guys? It's Paradise here, and today I have another story for you guys. And before I get into the story, I know you guys are probably like, Paradise, where have you been? You just made a comeback video saying you were going to be back on YouTube, and it's been almost 2 weeks now. Why haven't you been uploading? Alright, well, here's my excuse, guys. My excuse is because it has snowed here for the past 2 weeks now, and that is very rare from where I live. And if you guys know me, I am a huge winter weather person. I play ice hockey. I am obsessed with winter weather. I love snow. I love ice. I'm all about that. So if you guys think that I'm going to pass a snow day to make YouTube videos, I'm really sorry. I mean, I love you guys, but no, that's just not going to happen. I am too obsessed with snow. I was outside playing all day, and I've also been kind of sick, guys. I mean, if you guys hear my voice kind of scratchy in this commentary, that probably has to do with it, because I am still kind of recovering from a pretty bad cough, sore throat, and all that. But it's all good. Anyways, let's get into the story, guys. And as you can tell from the title, this is going to be how I chipped my tooth 3 times. Yeah, guys, this is a pretty interesting story. Bad memories, bad memories. But anyways, so all 3 of them happened in the same state that I live in today. And what's funny about them is that the first 2 happened like a month apart from each other. So it was like at the exact same year, and it was pretty hilarious. So the very first time it happened, I was either in 2nd grade or 3rd grade. I'm not too sure. So it was a long time ago, guys. I am a sophomore right now, also known as 10th grade. So 2nd grade from 10th grade, that's 8 grades away. Or 7, depending on if it was 3rd grade. So it was a pretty long time ago, so I don't really remember it too much. But yeah, it was either 2nd grade or 3rd grade. And I was outside playing recess. You know, just playing outside, having a good time. And we were playing soccer. And it's funny because to this day, I can't stand soccer. It's like my least favorite sport. But anywho, so I was playing soccer outside. You know, it was recess. We were having a good time. And my friend kicked the soccer ball, and it hit my face pretty hard. And it hit my tooth. So it felt weird. I mean, I felt a little shaken up, but I got right back up, ready for more. And then my tooth felt weird. So, you know, I asked my friend, does my tooth look okay? And he's like, oh, God, you chipped that thing. So, of course, I go look in the mirror, and I'm like, oh, God. So, yeah, I told the principal, told my teacher and all that, and I got sent home. Well, I didn't get sent home. So my mom picked me up, and she took me to the dentist to get my tooth fixed. So, yeah, so it was quite an interesting experience for me, because they had to do a lot of things with my teeth. Like, they had to numb it, so I couldn't really feel the nerve pain and all that, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was really weird, and they had to, like, put some sort of paint in my teeth to like keep it stuck together, and it tasted horrible. Like, I could actually taste the paint. It was terrible. Like, and I couldn't eat for like 3 hours after that. It sucked. So yeah, it was quite an interesting experience for me. But yeah, that was the first time I chipped my tooth. So I was pretty young, and I was like, whoa, that was very, very interesting. But anyways, that was the first time, and then second time, like I said, this was only a month apart, guys. So it didn't take that long until I got my chipped tooth. I got another tooth chipped again, a month apart. But yeah, so anyway, so the second time, this is going to be the stupidest reason for getting a chipped tooth. You guys are going to laugh your heads off as soon as you hear this. This is the most embarrassing thing ever. But this had to do with my autism, guys, because back when I had really severe autism, because I mean, I still do have autism, but back in the day when I was really young, my autism was pretty dang severe. So what happened was I always had these crazy fantasy stuff. And if you guys have ever seen the movie Bridge to Terabithia, there's this one scene where they pick up these pine cones, and basically the pine cones are grenades, because in the movie they're like in their own imaginary world, and they pick up these pine cones, and they're basically grenades. So of course when you have a grenade, you have to chew off a pin or something to get the grenade loaded or something. So of course they chew off the pine cone to get the grenade loaded, and I, of course, because of my fantasy and my autism stuff, I see I'm out on recess. There's a pine cone in front of me, and of course, because of my autism and my fantasy stuff, I pick up the dang pine cone. I'm like, hey, I got a grenade, and I chew the pine cone. I start chewing on the pine cone, and of course, I end up chipping another tooth. So I chewed on the pine cone. I feel something weird in my teeth again. I'm like, oh my God, is this really happening? So like, again, I go up to my friend, I'm like, hey, how's my tooth look? And again, oh my God, you have a chipped tooth. I'm like, what is going on? I swear this is the most ridiculous story to tell of how you chip your tooth by chewing off of a freaking pine cone. I can tell you guys are probably laughing your heads off right now, but yeah, I'm being dead serious. That's how I chipped my tooth for the second time. But anyway, so yeah, I had to go to the dentist, get all that stuff done again, got that paint in my teeth, couldn't eat for 3 hours. It sucked. It really did suck. But, it was just quite an interesting experience. But anyway, so for the third time, guys, and the reason why I'm making a story about this is because the third time I chipped my tooth literally just now happened. It happened this month. It happened like 3 weeks ago. And I wanted to make a video like this earlier, but of course I couldn't because it started snowing. But yeah, it happened like 3 weeks ago, and it was for an ice hockey game. So so it was during an ice hockey game, and if you guys know like how we have boards and stuff like that, they're like these little barriers around the ice so we can't like shoot the puck out and everything. So yeah, I'm chasing for the puck down the ice. I'm just fighting for it, and I have 3 guys surrounding me. So I'm pinned to the boards right now. Like, I have 3 guys surrounding me right now. They're all pushing me against the boards just so I can't get the puck. So while I'm fighting for it, I keep fighting for it, and this one dude, he literally picks me up, and he just throws me over like a wrestling, like he's a wrestler or something. I don't know what he was doing. But you can't do that in hockey. You just can't do that. It was like it was a horrible cheap shot, if you guys know what I'm talking about there. It was a horrible cheap shot. The guy picked me up, threw me over, and of course I got pretty heated. I retaliated. I got really mad. I threw my stick at, well, I didn't throw my stick at him, but I threw my stick down on the ice. I start charging after the guy. I was ready to get in there. I was ready to tear stuff up, man. I was getting ready to tear that guy apart. So yeah, as I'm chasing the guy, I will give the guy credit. He had a really, really heavy punch, but he punched me in the face. It didn't hurt. I will admit it did not hurt, but I got right back up. I was ready for more. But the punch was so heavy that it chipped my tooth when I had a mouth guard in and I had my helmet on. And the helmets we wear in my league, it's not like the pros where you don't even have anything protecting your face. But in my league, we have this little cage thing, so nothing can get to our face. Our whole face is protected. So all he hit was my helmet. And it was so hard that it chipped my tooth. When he hit my mouth guard, and well, he didn't hit my mouth guard, but I had my mouth guard in and I had my helmet on. I was fully protected because the mouth guard protects your teeth. So it was so hard that it was still able to chip my tooth. That's amazing. I will give the guy credit for that. That was a heavy punch. If you're watching this, dude, props to you. That was a heavy, heavy punch. I lost the fight, obviously, because right after I got back up to go after him for some more, the other 2 guys that were pinning me to the boards, they grabbed me and they pinned me to the board, so I couldn't get back up to fight some more. So it was a 3-on-1 pretty much, and it sucked. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting today. But I played the rest of the game, guys. So don't think I got ejected or something. I played the rest of the game, and it was pretty fun. We ended up winning, so it was a good game. But yeah, so that's how I chipped my tooth 3 times. I had to go back to the dentist. Had to do all that stuff again, except this time I got to eat in the next hour, so I didn't have to wait 3 hours again, which was good. But I still had that horrible painting taste in my mouth, which again sucked. But it was all good. It was just such an interesting experience in my life. But that's how I chipped my tooth 3 times, guys. So if you guys want more stories, be sure to leave a comment down below, because I do have a lot of stories to share with you guys if you guys want more. So yeah, make sure you guys liked the video if you did. Comment down below if you want more stories. It's been Paradise. I'll talk to you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.